Welcome to another video. I'm completely bored today. I'm completely bored today.
Yep.
And what is the time, good sir?
The time is 2:30.
Oh, cool. Not too long then. Not too long indeed.
Nope.
Where are you next?
3.
Okay.
What about you?
Home.
Alright.
I'll give you a ring on the way
Okay.
if you don't get told to get off your phone.
Oh yeah, no.
That's another point. If you guys haven't been catching up on the vlogs lately, we've been at Pleasureland Arbroath quite a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And they're about to get a brand new set of £70,000 go-karts. They spent 100 grand to extend it by, I don't know, 5 feet, 6 feet?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So these new go-karts that are coming in have literal drifts on them, which are metal wheels. They're not buttons or levers, they're just metal wheels, because usually it's rubber on a rubber mat and conducts, but it's now metal and rubber. So they should definitely drift better. However, free time is lacking during school. So I wouldn't just jump on the bus after school and go. It would have to be a weekend that I'm not tired. You say he's yawning.
Yeah, I was going to say, you couldn't even if you wanted to, because wristband hours end
Yeah,
at 4 o'clock.
that was my point. Yeah, it takes just under 2 hours to get there. So
Yeah, on a bus, yeah.
yeah,
Hour and 45 minutes.
yeah. So I'm guessing sometime in the next couple of weekends we're going to go up to say goodbye to the old carts.
Yep.
Then, well, bye, whatever. But next month we're going to go and see the new ones. In which I spoke to the guy and I found out these ain't no normal Dodgems either.
I don't know.
They have the sort of... They properly have to click you into them.
That's just going to be so annoying.
I know, I said that as well. Not only do I not like to be trapped into things, but you don't even have to wear the seatbelts if you're over 16 on these ends. But now suddenly you're going to have to get in. Properly click yourself into them.
Oh, you can click yourself?
I hope so.
Yeah.
If it's somebody else clipping me in, I'm not going to have that. But by right, it should really just be sort of one of these things where you click it into place.
Maybe they'll let the door no creak.
I heard that creak, yeah. I have to suppose it's just one that you sort of pull it up, sit under it, and pull it down. But.
Yeah, that's going to be really annoying. Because with these go-karts that they've got at the moment...
I cacked myself there. It's fine.
Yeah. Even if there is, like... Well, no. The ones we had before were good.
The ones now?
That's what I mean, one before now.
Yeah, okay.
By the time this video comes out,
yeah,
it's
okay.
before.
Yeah.
So pretty much, the carts that we have now are actually quite good because they're fast and you do, what's the word, you're able to hop in them and that's you're off.
You jump, if you're a certain height and whatever weight in that, you just literally sit in the seat and you can go flying all you like and it's not an issue. I imagine it's not going to be the same.
No. I've got two things that are probably going to be wrong with it and I hope not. First thing, they'll have to strap you in, which now you can't just go, oh, what's that? Right, you just have to get off, back on, you just hop on and on you go. It takes quite a while for them to kind of, start everything and push all the carts, and now they're going to have to do all that and go over to you and go, click. Which I hope not.
No, I was going to say, I have to suppose it'll just be something like you lift it over your head and clip it yourself and then it'll be into place. But my worry is because of that, will it fit larger people? Because if somebody small gets in a cart, they'll just go flying through the thing, but if it's somebody bigger like me, maybe they'll have to take it off. Please. I'm sorry, but I am not one for safety. I'm even that bad that if it was legal not to wear a seatbelt, I would rather do that. I would rather go through the windscreen and die than sit in the car, have whiplash and probably die anyway. You can die from the airbag exploding, but this is a Dodgem. This is not like a petrol go-kart like it knows.
That you need a belt.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Sometimes they don't make you if you're on a green one, but
alright.
That's only fair because they're like that up to you anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I was actually there a couple of days ago. That was alright, but I refuse to pay so much money for it.
Overpriced.
Going from paying just about £200 in 2 days to paying what, 19 quid for 2 days? It's quite a big reduction right there. If you don't know that story, me and Andrew a lot of months ago went up to Noah's Ark when I was staying.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. You spent £200.
Yeah, he had a lot of money, so he just went, let's go and blow it on Noah's Ark. So the guys were like, are you sure you want? Are you on drugs? Literally said that. I was like, nah. But it is expensive. It's £5 for 5 minutes versus $9.50 for 4 hours, which is a lot better. Either way, I find it interesting, but it's good to have a wee chat like this so everybody knows what's going on. Oh, Jesus. Yes, anyway, what was I even saying?
No idea. What time does the period end?
Oh, no, I know what I was going to say. It was, if the Dodgems at Arrow seem to be a pain in the backside, I will just wait a couple of weeks and go to Noah's Ark instead. Because I would rather than sit and jump into a car, sit in, strap in, whatever it may be, get 3 minutes of a shot, which hopefully gets updated but probably won't, and back off again.
Plus, if they're new carts, if those are 40-year-old carts, 45-year-old carts, my idea is the reason they're so fun is because they're so fast. But because these are modern and there'll be more health regulations.
They're faster.
Are they?
Yeah.
I thought they'd be slower.
No, other way around. These are top of the state of the art. Seriously. Also, the guys told me something really interesting. See if we get on with wristbands. They make us wait, but if there's at least, like 2 people paying with tokens, they start it immediately. Because if you're getting a wristband, you're managing to get like tons of shots out of this wristband all day. They just let you sit there and bugger off to do whatever they want to, then come back and go, it's good timing. But if there's somebody with tokens, they'll be like, oh, tokens, that's more money. And you're off. That's a weird noise, I know. Do you know what? It's a really old system. I sat and watched the guy do it. There's a fuse box up there. The system they use is like a really old timer, and it just slowly goes down from 3 to 1 that way. Oh, probably that way actually, if you're watching it properly, but the right way around. But yeah, no, they have to hold in a yellow button that goes nee, and then you let it go nee, click the electrics button, then all the lights turn on and they move. But yeah. I have to hope they're good, but says me that was wanting a job there, I don't think so now. They wouldn't accept me for a job after slagging them off about that. No,
How did you actually say that to them?
What?
Like, did you say to them, oh, that's outrageous, the time you have to wait?
No, I did ask why it took so long, and he answered with that, but I think I'm slagging them off a bit with a brand new expensive Dodge, saying that they shouldn't have to be strapped in like that.
Well, I think it's good. I think it's a good investment.
It's a good investment.
Don't get me wrong. They might say, well, if you're going to be here just hopping on and off for like 2 hours, you don't have to put the belts on, they might say.
Or they might just say don't get off, but if there's enough space. But yeah, it's their big boss that says, oh no, you have to jump off and come back on again. And that will be to delay time. That's why they push the carts back into place and it's like take a day off. Yeah, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. He sits and he just pushes all the cars back. So we decide to be really helpful with that. And we push them back for them so that he can't delay it. I hate standing on my feet just going, well come on, how long are you going to be? I'd rather just sit down and wait for the guy. Because at the same time you can just push your car forward and hit people anyway. Either way, I hope these new ones are good. But this turned into a way longer video than I hoped it would be. So that'll do. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.